statements of even tabi'een, and so on and so forth. One thing is very important, that when we talk about the fada'il, when we talk about virtues, whether it is about the Quran, about Nabi alayhi salatu salam, or about Ahlul Bayt al-Rasul alayhi salatu salam, you have a hadith that are considered to be sahih, authentic, and you have hadith considered to be da'if, and you even have hadith that are considered to be mawdu', made up hadith. Scholars overall, including Imam an-Nawawi rahimahullah ta'ala, they mentioned that to use hadiths that are considered to be even weak for in cases where we talk about these virtues, right, of individuals or some other similar matters, then it is okay. Like when I say similar matters, for example, talking about the qisasul anbiya, the lives of the prophets, it is okay to be used, these weak hadiths, the weak narrations, to be used in order to increase our focus, to increase our gratitude towards Allah, gratitude towards Prophet ﷺ, and so on and so forth. But however, tonight I have decided, when it comes to these fada'il of Sayyidatuna Fatimah, to focus on those that are considered to be Hasan hadith, authentic, or even Sahih hadith. And I'm not going to get into so many. There are so many of these, as I said, but I'm going to mention to you maybe around 4 or maybe maximum 5 of those tonight, inshallah. I don't think that I need to try so hard to prove to you and to myself that the daughter of Nabi alayhi salatu salam had a very special status in Prophet's eyes, and had a very special status among the companions, and has a very special status in the ummah of Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu salam. All I need to do, as a matter of fact, is just to mention only one thing. Just one thing. And that is, every single Muslim who performs the prayers, each time when you are in tashahhud, after finishing with the kalima shahada, what do you start with? In the 4th rak'ah, for example, or if you are concluding the prayer after the 2nd rak'ah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Right? So every single prayer, every person who performs the prayer prays for Sayyidatuna Fatimah. Because nobody will tell you that Fatimah is not from the family of the Prophet. There would be very irrational. It would be, it would be objected right away. It would be refuted. So we don't need to actually, somebody who just wants one quick thing right there. All they need to know that Fatimah is included in our every single prayer, together with the rest of Ahlul Bayt al-Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That shows a lot right there, how virtuous she is. What else? Let's talk about a hadith which is quite long. So therefore, I'm going to go straight into the English part of it. And this hadith is narrated to us from Sayyidatuna Aisha, the wife of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu salam. And I have mentioned to you last night, but I want to repeat because maybe there was something either said wrong or maybe misunderstood from the way how I was saying it last night. So I would like to repeat this. And this is about her virtues. Again, Sayyidatuna Aisha narrates that Fatima radiallahu anha came, and her way of walking was just like that of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. She came, she was walking, and she walked just like the Nabi. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam welcomed his beloved daughter and seated her on his right hand side or on the left hand side. Then he whispered something to her which made her cry. Then he whispered something to her again. And then she was laughing after that. So I asked her why she was crying. Then the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam whispered something to her, right? So, and she started laughing. I said, why she was happy after that? I asked Fatimah, what did the Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam say? She replied, I cannot disclose the secret of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So it was something secret, meant to be secret. When the Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam passed away, Aisha says, I asked her again about this incident, and she replied, and Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam whispered to me, every year Jibreel, angel, recites the Quran with me once, but this year he has recited it twice. I am sure that the end of my time in this world has come. And indeed, you are the first from my family who will come to me. And this is what made me cry, she said. Again, we can comment this, knowing how she was, knowing her stories, knowing her virtues, that it was not about her, but it was about her being separated with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then she said, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam whispered, are you not happy with the fact that you are the leader of the women in paradise? Or the leader of all Muslim women? And to this she says, I laughed. And this is a sahih hadith narrated or reported by Imam al-Bukhari rahimahullah ta'ala. Again, that talks about the virtue of Sayyidatuna Fatimah radiallahu anha. Alright, so we have another short hadith, sweet, that talks about Fatima being bid'ah, being a part of a Nabi alayhi salam. Being a part of a Nabi alayhi salam. عن المسور بن مخرمة رضي الله عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال فاطمة بضعة مني فمن أغضبها أغضبني. This is also in Sahih al-Bukhari. So this is an authentic hadith that comes to us from Al-Miswar bin Makhrama. May Allah be pleased with him. Who narrates that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Fatima is a part of me. Therefore, whosoever angers her, angers me as well. Whosoever angers her, angers me. She's a part of me. So just the saying she's a part of me, it means that she is a piece of a Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. But again, it is not only a Nabi here. He's not saying that she is just my daughter, right? My physical child. But she is a piece of me. She's a part of me. It means that she has my character as well. It is as saying, I share with her, I share pieces from my soul with her, my heart with her, my character with her. That's what it means here, bid'atun minni. She's a part of me. In another hadith, we have, is about Buraidah. He's the narrator here. And I'm not going to go over the entire hadith here, but long story short, this is considered to be also Hasan according to many, so it is a sound hadith, where Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas is walking together, not Ali wal Abbas, so it is Sayyidina Ali and his uncle, and Prophet's uncle, Abbas. And Prophet's uncle was not like Abu Talib in age, he was way younger than him. So they're both walking in the house, and Usama bin Zayd ibn al-Haritha was there, and he welcomed them. He said to the Prophet, Prophet, we have Ali and Al-Abbas who want to see you. He said, welcome them in. He says, Ali wal-Abbas يستأذنان فقال أتدري ما جاء بهما قلت لا فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لكني أدري. So Prophet asked Usama, he said, do you know why they came here for? And he said, no, I don't know. But I know, he says, why they came here for today. So Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam knew the reason why both of them came. فأذن لهما فدخل فقال يا رسول الله جئناك نسألك أي أهلك أحب إليك. O Prophet, they said, we came to you to ask you who is the most beloved from your family. Abbas is the uncle, Ali is the cousin, but at the same time son-in-law, same time like a child, because he was raised in the house of the Prophet ﷺ as well, right? So which one is the most beloved from your family? قال فاطمة بنت محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. He said that it is Fatimah. And as I said, this is, according to many, hadithun hasan. It is a sound hadith. We also have another short hadith that talks about the resemblance of Fatima to her father, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. عن أنس بن مالك رضي الله عنه قال لم يكن أحد أشبه برسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من الحسن بن علي وفاطمة صلوات الله عليهم أجمعين. Anas bin Malik, may Allah be pleased with him, narrates that nobody showed more resemblance to the beloved Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam than Hassan ibn Ali and Fatima az-Zahra. Nobody showed more resemblance to the Prophet. Again, when we're saying resemblance, we're taking into consideration the character and spirituality and all of those good elements. I believe this would be the last hadith for tonight, inshallah, which is, it comes to us from Sayyidina Abi Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, the Zahid from Ahl al-Suffah, one of the students of Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam who used to live in the mosque of the Prophet. عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم والذي نفسي بيده لا يبغضنا أهل البيت أحدا إلا أدخله الله النار. And this is a very heavy hadith for some, because it is from Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, who narrates that Prophet ﷺ said, I swear by God, in whose hands my life is in, whoever has hatred for us, referring to the people of the house, Ahlul Bayt, Allah will send that person into the hellfire. So even those who fought with Ali and with Hussein, Sayyidina Hussein later and so on, they fought, I don't want to say that they did not fight with swords, right? But they would not say that we hate you from the narrations. Again, I'm not saying that nobody, maybe we were not present there, what happened. But when we read the stories of those who were against Ahlul Bayt, people, right? They would not directly say statements like, you know what, we hate you, or we hate your family, or anything like that. Perhaps they might have been aware of the hadith of the Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. But again, harming them, those who harmed, those who murdered Sayyidina Hussein, and those who murdered his family members and so on, even though they may not have said that we hate you or we harbor hate in our hearts, they have expressed that with their actions. We say that actions, they speak louder than words. So, to me, what does it mean if you're not going to say, for example, that you hate me, but at the same time you're fighting me? What does that mean? You're fighting me and you're murdering me and all of that. So, again, there are certain matters for sure that we don't want to be the judges and say that, this person needs to be mal'oon, needs to be cursed, and this person, like some people do, but we leave the matters in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we often say, in order to avoid the contradiction, right, we say, تِلْكَ أُمَّةٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ لَهَا مَا كَسَبَتْ وَلَكُمْ مَا كَسَبْتُمْ وَلَا تُسْأَلُونَ عَمَّا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. That's a nation that they have left already. They have whatever they have. In other words, they have earned whatever they have earned, and you have your own deeds. You have your own earnings, and you will not be questioned for what they used to do. So, nowadays there is no reason anymore to get, people get very emotional and they say like, why this, why that, and he was supposed to be first, and why did he fight the family, and why this and that, and it happened. Whether we like it or we don't like it, whatever happened. It was a fitna at that time for sure. So let's focus on how can we move forward. Let's focus on how can we do better and better. And one of the ways to do better and better is to stick by the love for Allah, the love for His Prophet, the love for His Ahlul Bayt, the love for the Sahabas, who were well known to be among the stars of that time, who spread not only Islam, but they spread peace, and they spread so many virtuous characters throughout the world, and they changed the world for a better place. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله